Hey everyone, it's Creative again. Going into our second league of the channel. The list I'm bringing is the same from the first league, so if you're interested in the details of the main deck, please check out League 1, Game 1 to find out more. The only change I'm bringing to this list is in the sideboard. I'm bringing both Containment Priest and Dawnbringer Cleric. The reason I'm bringing those is because of Indomitable Creativity is becoming a little bit more prevalent. I've been playing against it a lot, it seems. So I believe Containment Priest will help me out when it comes to Archon, either coming from the library or from the graveyard if the player plays Persist. I'm bringing Dawnbringer Cleric because both Indomitable Creativity, I think Money Pile, and Rhinos are all trying out that new Leyline Binding enchantment removal spell, and having the ability to destroy that enchantment while playing a human, I think is going to be really important to keep my tempo. So with that, I hope you enjoy this game, and let me know what you think. All right, do I want to go first? Yes. All right, I have the ability to get any color land I need, all three of them. I don't have a one drop, but oh well. I'll start off by playing a Flooded Strand, and then I'll pass. All right, my opponent plays a combo deck. That's what it looks like to me. Blue-green, Botanical Sanctum. Definitely comes across as a combo deck. Let's see which flavor. Let's go ahead and get a Hollow Fountain. I think my first play is going to be this Mariner. Okay, well maybe instead I'll be playing this Thalia. The Thalia will really protect me because you know how combo decks are. They can just go off turn 2. So let's rely on her. Opponent drops a land, suspends a Rift Sower. Seems to be a Mana Dork. I think I'm going to play Thalia's Lieutenant and get aggressive here rather than the Unsettled Mariner. I'm not entirely sure they have spot removal with these colors. Of course, they might be running white. How long does this stay in exile? 2 turns? That's a weird one. 3 mana for Mana Dork. That only taps for 1? I don't know. I don't like that. But it's in the deck for a reason, so I'm sure it's going to own me. Alright, my opponent casts a Serum Visions. Then plays a Steam Vents tapped, okay? And then he passes the turn. Alright, I'm going to play... I think I'm going to play Unsettled Mariner. My opponent might have spot removal, so I'm going to try to make it inefficient. I'm assuming he runs Lightning Bolts, maybe? I don't see any white. I was thinking that maybe they were using that new Prismatic Leylines, I think it's called. All right, my opponent is about to play this Mana Dork. Waiting for the Mana Dork. If he plays the Mana Dork, I am going... Oh, my opponent LOL'd, okay. Oh, I think my opponent messed up casting his Mana Dork there on the upkeep. Well, that really sucks. Let me think. What am I going to do? I was going to play the Reflector Mage. This thing has hexproof, so I can't target it. So I guess Reflector Mage is kind of wasted. I'll play this Cavern of Souls, name Humans. And I guess I should probably just play the Luminarch. That way I can make each of my creatures at least a 3 power and get the guy down to 2 because he probably won't block any. Yeah, that's a good idea. I'm going to do that. All right, so I'll make this guy a 3/3. And now I have all 3 guys being 3 somethings. We'll swing. He probably won't block. Yep. He's down to 2. And let's just see if he has what he needs to pull it off. It doesn't look like he got what he needed, so we win. All right, let's get to sideboard. Dang, I have no idea what this deck does. I don't even know what I'm going to sideboard in. I know he has the Suspend card, so I guess I could bring in Lavinia. I can't really do anything about that wall with Hexproof, so I don't have Oh man, I don't know. I guess I'll bring in one Lavinia. Why not? Go with the why not plan. Yep, that's what I'm going to do. One Lavinia, and we'll see what happens. I need to figure out, either beat them real fast or figure out what their combo is. All right. Starting off, this is not that great because I have the plains and I can't play the noble. So I'm going to mulligan. Starting with the Thalia, great. I think I'll keep this. I'll put back Reflector Mage because I don't know if I'm going to actually be able to use it. All right, let's give it a go and see what happens. First turn, my opponent plays Temple Garden, and they suspend Rift Sower. That's the Mana Dork, I think, right? Yeah, okay. I'll play a Temple Garden and pass. My opponent's first play is the Wall with Hexproof. I'll go ahead and get all the colored lands I need. So now I have white, blue, and green. Oh, nice. I have that Reflector Mage again. I will not be able to do anything with him. Go ahead and put out Thalia. She's pretty effective, I'm assuming. Of course, I don't really know. Maybe this is a creature combo deck. Okay, this time my opponent does it right, and the Mana Dork comes out. He has 4 mana available to him. Yep, haste. So used to just seeing the rhinos come out with that, and they don't have haste. Another wall. I think I want to be a little bit aggressive. I think I'm in a bad spot. He seems to have a lot of mana now. My taxing's probably not going to be very effective, and I guess the only thing I can do is boost up Thalia so that he doesn't want to block her, and I can get damage in. Boost up Thalia. So now she's a 3/1 with first strike, so she can kill any of those blockers. And of course, lets her through, down to 13. My opponent plays. Changes his mind. Man, what is this guy doing? Jeskai Ascendancy. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, untap it and +1/+1. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, you may draw a card. If you do, discard a card. Oh, I guess this is the combo. Okay. I don't understand how it works, but it's the first real thing I've seen from the deck besides Mana Dorks, so I assume it's a combo because he's definitely not going to be attacking me with walls. I'll go ahead and bounce the Mana Dork because maybe this is just like the setup for something else. He's building into another big spell, I guess. Of course, every non-creature spell gets him a draw, so maybe it's not. Maybe it's just a bunch of little spells. I'll move on to my comment phase, buff the Luminarch. And I'll go ahead and swing with them both, though I'm sure the Luminarch will be blocked. Swing in for 5. Oh, he let me go through. He must have thought that green mana was like a, I don't know, giant growth maybe? I have no idea. Oh no. It is little spells. Oh no. Is this going to be like just draw through his deck? What's this? You may tap or untap target permanent. So he's going to be able to run through his entire deck, I guess. Dang. Untap until end of turn. Your creatures gain return target non-land permanent to your hand. Oh man. So he's going to get rid of my board. Okay. I guess I'll F6 and see what his entire deck does now. There goes Thalia. So now it's not as expensive for him, it looks like. Another Serum Visions, draw. Oh, I just realized that blue thing is getting bigger. Okay, I get it. So you play Jeskai Ascendancy, then you play all these little spells, which lets you untap your mana dorks, which grows the blue guy really big. He has haste. You get rid of all my blockers. You kill me in one swing. All right. Okay, so we'll just let this go. We'll see what's in the person's deck. I'm probably fast forwarding all through this for the recording. We're definitely dead. Okay, so I think, what am I going to do? I'm going to bring in my guy that destroys enchantments. He's a cleric. I forget his name. Dawnbringer Cleric, I think he's called. We'll maintain Thalia. So Thalia is going to be key next game. I need to just bring in my enchantment destruction. And I think as long as I keep this enchantment off the board, he won't be able to do all this. I guess the other big question is, do I bring in Rest in Peace? Because these zombies have, is it Unearthed? So do I bring in Rest in Peace to kill off the zombies? I don't know. That's really the only card in the graveyard that I have to worry about. I don't know. It might not matter. Just get the Dawnbringer Cleric. And I'm dead. And my opponent shows what's in his hand. How nice. Hey everyone, Future Creative here. I was doing the editing for the video and I realized that I pretty much go through the sideboarding that I'm going to do twice. Once during that long combo that we watched, and then again when I finally do get to the sideboard. So I'm just going to say here, I'm reaffirming that I'm going to bring in the 3 Dawnbringer Clerics, and I'm going to take out 2 Reflector Mages and Lavinia, since they're not that good in this matchup. All right, let's get into game 3. My opening hand is not that great. I do have 2 1-drops, so I think I'll keep. I think it's okay to keep because the guy isn't running spot removal. So I'll start out with an Esper Sentinel, and then I'll play the Hierarch next turn. And hope the guy didn't bring in spot removal. My opponent plays his land, and this suspends his little mana dork. All right, come on, land. All right, well, here we go. Hopefully he doesn't have spot removal. Swinging for 2. I think next turn I'm definitely going to be playing Thalia no matter what. Well, I guess I should never say that, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to be playing Thalia. My opponent is going to play the wall. Nope, Serum Visions. Will he pay the tax? He pays the tax. Okay. Pass the turn. I get my land. Leave it in here tapped. And then we play Thalia. Swing for 2. Pass the turn. All right, so my opponent's mana dork should come in this turn. All right, so he has 3, probably 4. Yep, 4 mana. Okay. Red, green, blue, Renin 6. Where did that guy come from? I haven't seen him all these last 2 games. Okay, that was a really good setup. He had 4 mana to pay for Thalia and the Sentinel. Wow. Okay. Well, I can kill Renin 6 because of good old Hierarch, so I guess I'll go ahead and do that. And then I can... Okay, so I'll swing for 2, and then I'll play the Mage and bounce back the stupid mana dork. Wow, but that was a really good sequence of events. I don't know. That was really good. I do have Thalia in the graveyard, so she's not, as long as she's not exiling, get her back. I just need a sack land. Glittering Wishes. Does he pay the tax? He does pay the tax. All right, and we'll see what he gets. Jeskai Ascendancy. Okay, so he's going to put the enchantment on the board next turn, I guess. Luckily, we have 2 of my clerics here to go ahead and kill it immediately. So, and if he went to search for it, I assume he doesn't have one in hand already. So I think we're in a good position. I'm going to go ahead and put some pressure on him too. So we'll get in for 3. I'll put him at 9. And then the turn that I will destroy his Ascendancy, I'll hit him for 6 and get him down to 3. And hopefully he just doesn't draw into another Ascendancy. All right, looks like he's going to play it. Will he pay the tax? No, he will not pay the tax. Okay, plays a Consider. Okay, so he's tapped out. I can destroy his enchantment. Hopefully I get a fetch land, and I can also bring in a Thalia. We'll have him down to 3, and hopefully... Okay, he has another land. But yeah, we'll have him down to 3, and hopefully it's just he won't be able to pay for everything. Gets a Hallowed Fountain. Brings in the zombie. I didn't even see that hit the graveyard. Okay, he's going to untap for blue. Okay, he's going to consider again. I have a bad feeling now. Is he going to be able to do this on 1 land? Because he can tap it and untap it. Pay blue. Oh my god. He did it with 1 land. I guess there's nothing I could have done, I guess. Oh my gosh. All right. Well, it looks like, I mean, being able to untap 2 lands a turn, I think that's it. He has 5 cards in hand. Yeah, okay. Oh, I had the tools too. It was probably dumb of me to even think that I could kill the enchantment. I don't even remember. In the last game, I'm going to have to look back. I wonder if the last game, did he go off the same turn that he put in the enchantment? I don't know. All right, well, okay. Well, we'll fast forward through this, and I guess I'll go ahead and talk about the game, because unless something miraculous happens and he just doesn't have it, but it's just, I don't know. I have 1 blocker. As soon as he gets rid of the blocker, I'm pretty much going to be dead. Underworld Breach. Okay, yeah, I'm in big trouble. All right, well, okay, so I think I sideboarded in the right cards. I really could have used, I guess, the best card I could have got was a fetch land. That way I could have got Thalia back in, and then he wouldn't have been able to operate off of 1 land. This is an unusual deck. I mean, at least I've never seen it. I guess maybe it's more common than I think. But yeah, this is an interesting and cool deck. I think I have the tools to beat it. I just don't think it worked out for me this time around. All right, so I guess we're going to start off the league with a loss. I don't know how long this will go on, but maybe future me will pop in and add some ending commentary. Future Creative here, no new commentary to add. I do end up losing this. The guy's able to go off. It's pretty amazing looking back on it, how the deck works. I like it a lot. I think that had my deck had a little bit of interaction, I might have been able to stop this, but I'm just humans. I need the taxing effects. In the end, I do think I was right. If I would have gotten a fetch land, I think I would have been in a better position. But he also had an extra land, so maybe he could have got himself out of it also. Who knows? Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this. Please leave a like and let me know what you think about this deck I lost to. Have a good one. Bye.